Hey to the people, welcome back. This is No Chaser TV, and we are fresh off of a little week hiatus, and we are back with the one and only Love and Marriage Huntsville. Hey Divas, how you doing, Torby?
Hey.
How you been? How was your break?
um, it's a lot going on in the world. That's all I can say. Even the Olympics was a lot of controversy. So yeah, it's
Uh,
been interesting.
well, don't let it get you down too bad. Hey there, down there. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm so glad to have you back with us. How's your break been?
It was great.
All right. Good to see everybody here this week. Jasmine will be popping in and out, but Jasmine has some exciting career developments that she will let us all know when she does return from the longest PTO in history. In the, in the meantime, divas, go ahead and give us a like, a subscribe, a comment, a follow. We got Demisio in the back. Demisio on time, and as long as he beat me to work, then he all right. You see what I'm saying? So he beat me to work just by a hair. So he on time. We got a house tonight. We got a show to go. And what's in the hey Aquarius got hey Jasmine. Now Jasmine, I think that was you backstage, but you ain't on no camera, Jasmine. So I don't know. But anyways, you guys make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. We are on X, Facebook, YouTube, and we are on Twitch as well. So we got it all going on. And I just want to say that, listen, divas, last week the weekend before last, I guess, I was in New Orleans. I went to the Red Dress Run. I had a great time, but I guess this is the first vacation where I felt like I'm getting old because I needed a whole week to recover from the Red Dress Run. And you guys will see a lot. I got some content for y'all. We did an episode of The People Said out there, so we're getting that edited and we're going to put that up. And the topic for this particular upcoming episode, in my fabulous red dress, darling, I must say, listen, I know people like to talk about big backs, but my big back was beautiful in my red dress. Okay. Anyway, the topic was Kenya Moore's suspension or alleged firing. Is it justified or is it not? The people pulled Phaedra Parks into it. It was a whole lot of mess. I got maced. You guys will see it all. Okay. With that being said, we got an even messier episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville, baby. That's how you do it, baby. That's how you bring the girls back when the girls are coming back into town, okay? Because Mel and her class now. Mel has a class of students that are learning learning like how to flip houses and be property developers?
Something like that.
Okay. I mean, listen, she's very successful at it. I don't know if you don't get no college credit, but you might get a coin. So I'm not against it.
That's how they make money now, child. Everybody
She got
offers
800
these.
people doing it.
Yeah, they all offer these courses and classes to help you make money. This is a gig economy, so it's nothing new. It's just like somebody offering a course on how to do what they do. That's what
Okay.
it seems like.
And I'm going to tell y'all now. Now, I have not gotten in the mail ass this whole season. I've been nice. I've been letting it ride. But today, mm-mm, something not sitting in my spirit right. Something not sitting in my spirit right. What you think down that bottom square? Uh-oh.
She froze.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, she froze.
I'm ready for her.
Oh, okay, because I don't know, child. Like something
Yeah.
about it, there's something about it. I don't know. I don't know. All right. So,
It was property preservation. Thank you, Aquarius goddess.
yeah,
That's
property preservation. I mean, whatever it is, whatever you want to call it, it's fine with me. I don't have a problem with it. She is super successful, and as long as we get some sort of success story out of it, I think it's all right with me. I don't have a problem with it. Um, now, she calls Sunny. She calls Sunny from the class. She calls Sunny from the class, and Sunny is allegedly into home renovation. And I say alleged because I ain't seen no home with no renovations. But then again, I don't follow her closely to know, so I'm sure someone will correct us too. And before we start, hey Aquarius guys, thank y'all for coming back to us after we literally fought for 14 weeks during the Real Housewives of New Jersey. I mean, some of my very, very most prized viewers. It was ugly. It was bad. Me versus Sean. Me versus Patricia. Like it was just a lot going on, and I just want everybody to know that when we argue up here, it's strictly business. But I love y'all, so please come back and watch. So we can please come back.
You
Okay, it's
can't
strictly
be
business when it comes to New
alienating the
Jersey.
people.
Huh?
You was alienating the people.
I don't give a damn. It's Team Teresa. What
That's
else you want?
This
Anyway,
is why I don't watch
you want to
Jersey.
talk about team or then come on over here. We're gonna do
That's
it.
the reason I don't watch Jersey. I'm being honest, because I'd be team tree a Trey too. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's my favorite. Always been.
Yeah. So anyways, Mel calls Sunny Child. And Sunny tells Mel that she's thinking about moving to Huntsville with her husband Moses. That catches Sunny off guard. And Sunny says that she's not going to be able to make it to Kimmy's event. And Mel is disappointed that Sunny will not be there because she has a surprise. Now I am confusion. Wait a minute. I'm also confused. What the hell is? Oh my god.
Well, guess who's back?
Oh my goodness. If it isn't, well, how should we address you from now on, baby?
You could call me Miss Hall. That's it.
Do you want to reveal why we should say that or no?
Oh, I am okay, guys. So I have been on a PTO long hiatus. I had some stuff going on, but in the midst of that, I became a sixth grade science teacher. So thank you. I'm working with y'all's kids. So yeah, that's something
Working
that's
with
different
y'all
of the day.
kids.
I'm working with y'all's kids, the sixth graders. So
But don't reveal the school, child, because
I'm not. I don't want to
okay,
I don't want
we don't
Melanie
want
to
no
come get
problem.
me because I'm about to run her down. Okay, let's talk about it. I know y'all missed me. I miss you guys.
All right, I see everybody coming in. Hey, TKC, hey, Medicaid, thank you for popping in, even though you don't watch Love and Marriage. Thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate that. Hey, Nicole, how are you? Somebody tell Sean we back on there. Did Sean follow? I mean,
I'm not
listen,
here yet.
Lord, I'm scared, child. I need my Sean now. Everybody know I love me some Sean. So while we're doing this, it's a full house tonight. I'm so glad to have the divas with me on panel tonight. Um, is it me, or is this when did this whole Sunny and Destiny thing, excuse me, Sunny and Mel thing become a thing? Like, did I miss an episode? Am I confusion? Jasmine, you haven't been here in the longest, so we're gonna let you go ahead and speak first because you're the one who ain't been here the longest.
Oh my goodness, for real. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
you've been the longest out. You've been
I
the
would have never
longest
thought
out.
that would happen for me. But yes, so what I am going to say
Go ahead.
is yeah, I must have missed the episode as well. I even though I just binge watched it. So I just watched them all back to back, and I was making sure I did not miss the episode because I wanted to see where that friendship had started blossoming. But I did kind of, I guess, with one of the four eyes I do have, I did miss it. So if anybody on the panel saw that and I missed it, definitely I don't have a problem with you guys letting me know that. But it all stems down to me thinking that Melanie is fake. So I feel like everything she does is like contrived and there's always a benefit for her. So yeah, she's calling her. I've never seen Sunny flip a house. I've never even seen her flip her own wig. I mean, I've never seen her flip her own man. Like I'm not seeing her flip anything but a coin. So I don't know. Maybe someone else can tell me, but I missed it too, Chase. So
Oh, dear. Go ahead.
Deirdre,
Yeah.
since you haven't been here the second longest. What the hell did I miss?
Nothing. Male being male.
Oh,
that's crazy.
Yep.
let me ask you this, Melanie, the number one in the top, right?
Don't do that.
Well, that's what TKC say.
What? All of a sudden, we want to listen to TKC?
No, when he's right, he's right.
He got a good
When
point.
he's right,
No, we
he's
don't.
right.
No, we're not doing that.
No, I mean, I'm doing it.
But
We're
what's
not
going on?
doing
Is this whole like Sunny and I keep saying Sunny and Moses, is this whole like Sunny and male friendship like that is just newly blossomed? Like, is this not like? Are we surprised? Where are you landing with this? Because she FaceTimes her from her business event and is very enthusiastic to speak with her and fill her in on everything that's going on. Um, is this like I don't even know how to say it. Like, what are you thinking?
So what I will say is, I think she's being
Hmm.
strategic. I think the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Eek.
Yup, I said it. So there
Oh
you
wow!
go.
Wait a minute.
That's where we're at with it.
Put the pistol away, Granddad. It's okay.
Yes.
Don't shoot me.
I'm
I
just saying. I mean, she's not friends with Destiny.
She's not
And
friend with nobody like to me. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
no, and you know what? We'll see how that unfolds. But I mean, I don't want to get into that other part of it because that's later in the episode.
I'm proud of
So
you.
have a
what
question. I do have a question though.
go ahead.
All right, is any one of these people messing bothering her? Because I must have missed that one too. I know I binged it, but is any one of these people like bothering her, or is it like just like she's just like, if I get you, got you. If you get me, I'm gonna get you, got you. And if you get it, got
I
me.
mean, she
Got
is
you.
the creator of the show.
What that
Oh,
mean?
that's that. That's
Wait,
what.
I'm just so I feel like for them to move this along, somebody got to be friends with Sunny.
Okay, all right. I'll let you
I'm
have it.
just
Then. Move
saying.
on. No,
I'm
no,
just
okay,
being
all right.
strategic.
I mean, I
They,
just
you
find this
got to
weird
bring her
that it's
along.
her.
Who
I just
gonna bring
find
her?
this weird that it's her, Tori B. I got to be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest about it. I just find it weird that
No,
she
it
is the
got to
one
be
that's
her.
got to
She
do
ain't
this.
cool with too many other people.
It ain't got to be me because you represent everything that I have stood against the whole entire premise of the show.
I agree with that.
So that's where it's fucking me up. And you know what? We're not gonna do this tonight. We're gonna have fun tonight. Bump that. I'm a cuss. It's fucking me up, and I got to be honest with you. It's weird to me. It's just weird. Oh,
The
hey, Sean,
enemy
Sean,
of
I'm so
my
glad you're here.
enemy.
Wait a minute, Sean, I'm so glad you're here. I thought you was done with me after New Jersey, girl. Sean, you know that's strictly business when it comes to Jersey, and we be back to regular programming everywhere else. But on Jersey, man, you're gonna have to fight. So I'm glad to see you here. You a soldier. You took a licking, you kept on ticking. I'm
Not a
proud of you, dog.
soldier. Give me that.
But
You're a
Sean is right.
soldier.
Sean is
All
right.
right, you guys.
She said she mad because they still talking to Martell. She's right. I think that's where it comes from.
Well, we're gonna have to get into that. We are gonna explore. We're gonna break it all down. Nell and Chris are having wine, and Nell is still rattled from her meeting with Dr. Francis. She says that she can listen and she can take it as the kids are asking her to, but it really just boiled down to me. She want her damn money. That's all I keep hearing from her. She want her money. When she get her money, she'll be cool. Till she get her money, she ain't think about nobody feelings. Chris says in order to see the change in the kids, they have to commit to the change themselves and stick to their boundaries. Did anyone have anything they wanted to say on this, or can we move forward?
Yeah.
That was
That shit is
crazy.
late.
I mean, that was crazy. That
Yeah.
was crazy.
That was like 3 or
Okay.
4 episodes ago.
But yeah.
Okay. All right. Now the group is together. Sans Martell. Show of hands. Did anybody miss Martell? 1, 2, 3. Raise your hand if you missed them. Oh. All right. The group is together. Sans Martell for Kimmy's event, and I'm so glad that Kimmy's doing something because it definitely gave friend of the show the first half of the season. I'll get down. I said that every episode. Wow, Kimmy. But probably was down to the thing, getting them man on down and getting them back situated, acclimated to society. So the group is together, stands Martell for Kimmy's event. Mel asks why Black was closed. She says that she sent students to Black after her property preservation class to have a good time and kick back, and the bitch was closed. Tisha says it's because we Black, running Black. And asked if the students were millimeters, and Mel says whether they were, they weren't. Whether I sent to her be down to Black or not, it wasn't open, so she can't tell you nothing.
But did you go down there? Was it nice? Oh, you said it was closed. Oh, my bad.
It's closed because he ain't pay taxes on his goddamn chairs and shit in here. How about that?
Oh, goodness.
And Mel says that she does not believe that to be the case. It doesn't sound like something that's far fetched to me. If you have, well, I don't know, but it sounds like something that could be plausible. I don't know if anybody has a bar and can tell us. Are you supposed to pay taxes on every nook and cranny of the space? And if you do not, is that um, term for violation or like a code violation or whatever. Why is it that Marcel's businesses continue to be attacked? Mel said that she herself has never had any of those problems with any of her businesses. Um, and Marcel said that only had them closed for a week. Now, do you think that Mel was sending her students down to have a good time, Deidre? Or do you think that Mel was actually sending the millimeters down there to spy and figure out what the hell was going on?
She was being messy.
Why do you feel like that?
If I don't rock with you, I'm not sending nobody to support you. Now, everybody knows Black stands. They know it's there
She froze.
to go to Black. But
Oh, dang.
you was just on 10 with Tisha not long ago. She was coming in on 10, even asking about.
Dadgummit. Your connect. I feel like, man, I feel like Deidre was laying it out, man. Deidre, your connection. Give me 1 second. Do me a favor, Deidre. Go ahead and close out and come back in. Your connection was a little choppy.
Okay.
Go ahead and close out. Come back in. I'm going to let you back up stage and I'm going to let you get in on that. But she does have a point. That's an excellent point, in my opinion. If I don't fuck with you, I'm not asking somebody to go put money in your pocket. Jasmine.
You know what I think is funny? Oh, I didn't even let you ask me what I think. But you know what I think is funny? That somebody came, is that Nicole? Nicole comes in, she says Tisha's throwing shots, and Tori says, sure did. You know what I think is funny? Is that what I think is just so crazy to me is that like how y'all just jump over Melody doing that though. Like it's obvious. And I feel like people that just like, I mean, I have 4 eyes. I mean, I don't need them though. Like I can take off the glasses and still see that. To me, it's obvious that Melody was just being funny. She got her ear to the streets just like Johnson Hernandez. I got my ear to the streets. She got her ear to the streets. She know exactly why that place was closed down. She knew why it was closed down. She was just on camera because she's the producer, right? She was moving something along and she was being messy. So
she was.
So I mean, but then we jump into like, okay, so Tisha was throwing shots. Don't you think they put a lot of effort into that? Now we can say what we want to say about Marceau and Black, but they have brought a lot of business to Huntsville with that bar just alone. So I have a real estate license. I don't know much about, commercial stuff or bars or nothing like that outside of that. But I don't know nothing about no taxes. But what I do know is that we are constantly looked at, you're a male hater. I don't even know that woman. What I do know is what I see. She is messy. And then she plays the victim on the back end. Now, I want to say it's a Scorpio thing, but I love Chase. Okay? I do. But to me, it's a Scorpio thing because it's like when I asked you guys, has anybody been bothering Melody? No. Those excuses, she's a producer. Okay, cool. But nobody's been bothering Melody for her to be having all this animosity still.
Well, you gotta bother me, so that's the difference.
So
you gotta bother me, right?
Melody there's no reason for Melody to be acting like this.
Well, don't you gotta bother me in order for me to act like that?
Yes.
No. Excuse me. We forgot. Did we forget? He said free Martell. Did we forget to sit down? Okay.
Are we serious?
Scorpios do not forget, sweetheart.
But are we serious that's what that's what that is?
Hold on, Jasmine. I'm sorry. Before you go, what sit down are you referring to?
The one where Melody and Marceau had a sit down and they discussed the charges, or I'm sorry, the people that contacted Marceau about a reporter that gave a quote and he said free Martell. And she was upset after that sit down, wasn't she?
She was upset, but are we saying that all these things are matching in value? Because she's still even to the end of this episode, she's still talking about girl code. Ain't nobody had sex with Martell but coleslaw. I mean, from the eyes. But at the end of the day, nobody is bothering Melanie to the point that she needs to be doing this. Like, this is what I like about Stormy.
I'm not saying it's fair. I'm just telling you if I'm looking back. I'm saying that would be the reason she has an issue with Marceau.
But what business does she have outside of the t-shirts? Because she got mad when somebody was talking about her t-shirt business and whatever business that come after that. So her throwing shots about their business, she does the same thing.
So there you go. You gave another answer. Remember, he was coming and talking shit about her t-shirts and everything else. Now she talking shit about his business.
That was a mutual conversation about business. That's what they were talking. She was talking about about the Black Expo, right? So he was talking about theirs. That was equal. There's no excuse for Melody's behavior. There's none.
The t-shirts wasn't, they didn't have
They not. They still not. They wasn't and they not.
Well,
he threw shots about t-shirts and sold t-shirts as well.
From his business, his brick and mortar.
Okay, well, I'm glad to have all the full house. And so the divas are back and they're divaing. And thank you for watching us. D, I was saying that you had a great point before you left. Basically, I was agreeing with you. If I don't fuck with you, I would not send nobody to put money in your pocket. So I totally agree with that train of thought as is. And then Jasmine and Tori B got in on it. I'm gonna say I'm not understanding where the vitriol, even though they had to sit down. Mel does this thing that I've noticed, where she acts as if she's cool in the moment, and then you don't know it, but like 5 episodes later, she's on that ass. And so what I would respect more from Mel is if she would say, because Mel can do this, she does have the personality to do, and be like, in the moment, we ain't good. I don't give a fuck. I'm on your ass. And I would appreciate that more, because I feel super blindsided in this episode, because even though she's bringing up instances in the past to validate her actions, which she knows, I feel like she knows they're not right, because she's bringing up past instances to validate why she's moving the way she's moving now. I think, in my opinion, it would be better suited to feel that way, stay that way, and state it up front than just come out of nowhere, because I do feel blindsided. And I have, by the way, watched all of the episodes. I know that was a big deal at the beginning of the show when I was running it. Okay. You ain't watched, you don't know. I've watched every single episode, especially this season. And I've covered every single episode this season. And so everything that I've gotten in the moment has felt like, okay, we're having tough conversations, but we're moving forward. And I feel like this episode, while it was highly entertaining, for me, it moved Mel like 5 steps back. Mm-hmm. And I'm confused as to why, even with all of the explanations as to what everyone has done in the past, if you say you're moving on, or you're going to be stuck. So either you're stuck or you're moving on. And if you tell me you're moving on, then I'm thinking we're moving on. And then voila, here you go doing some crazy shit. It don't make no sense to me. It don't.
Okay. Well, Tisha could. That's the same thing with Tisha, and we'll see. We'll discuss it later on in the episode.
Okay, we sure will. And I don't even care for Tisha like that, so I don't mind saying it.
Exactly. Exactly.
So I don't mind saying it. It's just we talking about Mel right now, and the one thing I have noticed is we can talk about everybody else, but when it does come to talking about Mel, is what about this person? What about this person? What about that person?
Exactly.
What about that person? And for me, and the way I was raised, it was when it's your turn, it's your turn.
Get in it.
So when I just brought up Mel, Tori, you just said, well, we gonna get into Tisha. We all gonna get into Tisha when it's Tisha what, baby? Turn. Hey, Diva.
Pull it to the side. Pull it to the side and tuck it behind your ear.
We got it.
Thank you.
I'm waiting.
Diva.
I'm waiting.
Diva.
But why you got to wait though? Well, Melody, this was Melody's episode. Let's talk about Melody. Let's talk about Mel.
We're gonna talk about everybody in the episode, okay, Jasmine? Right? Okay. So while they're tasting food, Trisha says Destiny has. Trisha says that Destiny has some things that she like to say to a few people, and everybody's like, well, who are the people? So let's say it. And Kimmy says that she feels that you can have a relationship that doesn't work, but you should cut ties appropriately. And because of that, Kimmy feels that Moses is most to blame out of everyone involved in this thruple situation. Stormy looks so pretty and so cute. Hey, Stormy.
Yeah,
Stormy, she put it to me. I was like, look at Stormy. Stormy feels that Sunni and Moses,
she looks happy and unbothered.
Here you go. All right. Stormy feels that Sunni and Moses are to blame. Chris says that Sunny felt that she was just doing her job as a producer and she wasn't that close with Destiny as Destiny proceeded to be. Now, we have talked about this, but I want to talk about this one more time, D, because my question is, were they close or is it convenient for Sunny to say they were not close so she can get away with stealing that bitch, stealing that lady man?
They were close. They were close.
Yeah, they were close.
They were close.
Remember, we had the conversation about Destiny's private dinner, which she spoke to Nell about at Stormy's event. And Moses was in attendance. She said it was only 6 people. And Sunny never mentioned that. It was Destiny who mentioned it. So don't tell me that. And then Destiny has said, hey, her sister invited me to her surprise birthday event in Mexico. So, and this is after, and somebody said it at the table, they was in communication after Sunny was fired, when she no longer worked on the show. So you're lying, baby.
And we have a comment here from QT. Jasmine, could you read that comment?
I honestly, I can't. I've been at work, reading and teaching. I really am beat. I'm not gonna lie to
Could you read the comment?
Mel has been online selling skincare.
Buttercream. Yeah, I get that.
I would say that she's a successful businesswoman in her own right, and I hope that nobody up here is trying to take any of her accolades away from her because she's a very successful businesswoman.
Okay.
They just get to fighting about them t-shirts, child. Now let them have it. This ain't the first time they fought about them t-shirts. Lord Jesus, go.
Oh, TKC, she your bestie now?
First of all, you want to know about us so bad. I've known TKC for 4 years.
I am a little confused. It's giving. I'm sorry, Jasmine. It's giving a little Mel and Sunny. I don't know what's going on with you. It's creeping me out.
So it shouldn't matter.
It is.
I'm just moving the story.
Turn the lights on. Turn the lights on.
Moving the storyline along. So
okay,
hey,
all right.
over here.
Okay, all right. All right. Tisha says it's not true because they were hang off camera. Nell says that Destiny was really hurt. And Mel isn't here for the conversation, and she finds it funny that Kimmy is taking part in this conversation at all when Kimmy is supposed to be that girl's friend. Where are we at with the Kimmy of it all? Because I will say something about Kimmy. Kimmy talked too much.
Yes.
Kimmy talked way too much, and then it seems like she's double dealing and backbiting and shucking and driving around her words. And it's either, listen to me, if that was the last face I saw, on the way into the operating table or whatever it was into the room, I'm sorry. That's my dog. We are friends. That's my dog. I don't give a damn. Now I can be honest about the situation, but I just feel like maybe I wouldn't do it in front of a bunch of people who don't like her. I don't know. Maybe I would give her more of a benefit of the doubt. I don't know. D, what you think about this? Because you were agreeing that I feel like Kimmy talks too much. Do you feel like Kimmy talks too much, and why?
She backpedals a lot, and I hate that, because let's just call a spade and be done with it. And initially she started out that way, and then I don't know what happened, but I don't like that she does. I actually don't like her either, because I don't like that she does that. That is her main MO. Seriously.
Huge flip flopper.
That's your square, baby.
Yes, and I hate that.
I wasn't expecting that. Oh boy. All right. Well, listen, that's her square. That's how she feel. She don't like her. What you want me to do about it? I can't do nothing about it. Tori B, do you feel like what's the lady named Kimmy who was doing all that talking? She was in the right or what?
Kimmy does talk too much. This is at one point Kimmy was the favorite of a lot of viewers, and it changed because we see that at times she's not a girl's girl, and to me, and somebody alludes to that later, right? That she's only loyal to Maurice. who has thrown her under the bus so much that it's insane. She's loyal to nobody else but Maurice. And so for me, this is the reason why I stopped being a Kimmy fan. Because of that.
Yeah.
Because it's crazy to me. Why, your man said you should turn over and give him some ass, even though you
right.
Oh yeah, I don't even want to get to Maurice. We done with him. Read this comment for me. Don't switch this comment for me, production. Read this comment for me, Tori, because Jasmine says she can't read them.
Okay. QT said Mel has said people shouldn't talk about.
No, not that comment. I'm sorry.
Which one?
No, we talking about.
That's
well,
the
this
one
is kind of this one. Read this one for me.
That's what I was gonna say.
Y'all act like she didn't say all this to Destiny with Tisha at the coffee shop.
Listen, I'm not saying that she doesn't say it to your face. All I'm saying is, A, she talks too much, and B, I don't feel like this. I'm not changing on that. She talks too much, and B, I feel like she should not. I just don't. It feels weird for me to watch her have that conversation in the midst of a Sunny bash session. I'm not saying that I like Sunny because you have to be very clear and spell everything out. I don't care for Sunny. I don't care for Conehead. I am not her fan. I think that she manipulated that man just as much as go back and watch the tapes. Roll the tapes back. Y'all know how I feel about her. But what I'm saying is, if that was the last face that you saw in front of the window when you're going into the operating table, and the whole story that the 3 or 4 episodes that you've been allowed to film this season have been, I like Sunny, she cool with me, I don't have no problem with her. And I'm gonna jump a little bit ahead as we get to the episode, and towards the end of the episode where she's like, I wouldn't consider her a friend. It caught me off guard. That's why I say she talked too much, because is she your friend or is she not your friend? You say one thing amongst other people, and you say one thing. She said that to Tisha and she said that to Destiny, but that's not the story she was telling Sunny. Do you get what I'm saying? And I can understand how Sunny would have thought that Kimmy was her friend, but Kimmy talked too much, and the stories do not align. So she told the same thing that she said in front of the table at the tasting is the same thing that she said to Destiny, and the same thing that she said to Tisha, but it ain't the same thing she said to Sunny. I'm sorry. That's why I feel like she talked too much. All right, let's move forward.
I don't get to have an opinion about it, or no?
Well, I want you to get on this, and then you can loop back to that as well. I just want to progress through the show. I got you. Wait a minute now. You don't get off PTO and be telling me what. Wait a minute.
But I was just saying. I just don't want. I don't want to forget it because I just want to.
Okay, Miss Hall, go ahead. I want you to forget.
No, okay, you can do what you do because it's just a chaser, no chaser.
Oh hell no! If you're gonna say it, say it.
Just as no, it's no chaser. I just, it's fine.
No, go ahead. It's not like.
I will wait. I will wait. Oh my gosh, Kimmy's a flip flopper. That's what I wanted to say. I would just say this. I don't necessarily think that she was a flip flopper to Sunny. I just think in general she's a flip flopper. If I hear her say, because she was still when I had cancer. If I hear her say that one more time, I'm gonna start thinking that it's not genuine. I feel like sometimes
it's not genuine.
To say things just to kind of to pull at those heartstrings, or kind of get to like, oh, okay, I guess we can let that go. But she's like always saying Team Destiny at the end of, like, she'll go ahead and go in on it, and then it's like, but if something happens, we're Team Destiny. And baby, I don't need that type of friend in my life. I need somebody that's gonna be Team Destiny, period, because that's the standard that Melody sets. If we're okay with that. Melody says that same day. I need someone to be Team Melody always. I don't care if you've been friends with him before me 10 years, 15, 13, 15. That is the standard. So I feel like Kimmy, she does do that. Now, it was a time when she said the same thing kind of to Tisha. Like, if we weren't sister-in-laws, I wouldn't be with a friend. You wouldn't be somebody I would hang with, type of thing. And I think that goes to the she talks too much thing, because why are you doing that? Why are you saying it on camera? Why are you saying that to your sister-in-law? Why are you doing that? So I think Kimmy puts herself, like, she has her real thoughts, and the only person that she tells those real thoughts to is Maurice. And Maurice tells them to Marceau. So it doesn't really matter. It's gonna get back to who it gets back to. So that's what I really want to say. Kimmy is not Destiny's friend. I don't care if I saw TKC before I went to damn surgery. I'm still gonna get on this motherfucking square and talk shit, because that's who I am. That's who I am. And I'm gonna say, TKC saw me go through surgery. I fuck with him. But it's always Team Chase. Now what that sound like? Leave that boy alone. Leave him alone. Just don't say nothing.
You, you know,
Get her, TKC. Get her.
But
you
I'm just saying, I
did.
wouldn't even do that to you, TKC. I wouldn't even say that. I would say it to your. I would say it privately. Hey, I fuck with you because you was there for me. But
I was gonna say TKC aside, Jasmine, you hit something. It's not genuine, and I think that she says it all the time to preface this by saying, "Hey, I'm going to advocate for Sunny, but I don't want y'all thinking I'm on her side. I'm only doing it because she was there for me as I was going through the operating room and going through one of the most horrible moments of my life when she could just stand on her opinion and that be that."
no, I'm not saying that it's not
I'm not talking about
something.
that's what I feel. I'm just saying,
Yeah,
but
I agree. I'm not
you
saying it's not nothing
questioned
she
whether it was
made.
genuine. You didn't say it wasn't genuine. I'm saying it's not.
Right. It's just like me always prefacing something. Well, my mom and dad, so that's that. You know what I'm saying? That everything does not have to like. To me, that's just like trying to reel you in. I mean, but I'm glad she's alive.
She
So
did. You know what? You're right, Symmetry. She did say that she did have a lot of questions, but what I think I'm trying to get at is this felt like she was not that girl's friend, and any other time they've been in front of each other, it's felt like she has. So I could see if it is going to be a mixed signal to be had, how it would have gotten mixed. Because this is not. I don't feel like what she did in this particular sit down was friend like.
She
If
just
you're
trying
my
to
friend,
sell
don't
that
do it.
girl a house. That's
I
what
don't
that
care if
shit
you,
about.
my, because here's my thing, right? I don't care if you express that to me. You don't have to sit around a bunch of people who don't like me, don't see it for me, don't care for me, and express that with them as well. I don't live. I don't like that. And so
yeah.
everybody got what they like for their friendships, but for me in my friendship, don't sit around the ops, people I don't even know. When you sit in my face and you are my friend, I don't think that's a friend. I don't think it's a friend move. Whether you agree or disagree, you don't have to always comment on everything. Henceforth, she
Right.
talked too much.
And that little
She has. I'm not saying that she's been sneaky, because in order for her to do that, that would be like sneaky, right? Like, oh, well, that's not what you said. That's not what you did. So now you're sneaky. It's like, why do you feel the need to join up with them and pile up with them on this gang up of me? If you're my
Kimmy,
friend, simply
it's
don't
just
say anything. I don't know.
Kimmy just has a tone of voice that she feels like she can just like she reminds me of Tawanda Braxton. Like she speaks
Stop.
Oh,
with
Oh
aggressive.
no.
she feel like she can do what?
I just feel like she talks like with this passive aggressive, like calm voice, and then it makes you kind of talk to you like you're stupid. Well, why do you think that? Well, because it was right there in my face, Kimmy. Well, no, you have to really know that I had cancer to know that that's why I fuck with her. So it's just she always. I just feel like she always just has that calm voice, and it's just not always genuine. But I mean, I'm okay with Kimmy.
Thank you for joining the channel. We appreciate it, Unique. Sean says they are not friends. I don't think Sunny know that. So, but Sunny just seemed not to know a lot. Eh? She didn't know that was somebody else's man. She took him. Um,
Ooh,
Now, what I was going to keep to you, Jasmine, was as the focus shifts to Trisha and Ken. Ken says that Marcus just couldn't be a man about it. He started singing Tony, but well, you
let's be a
always
man about it.
tell your
You ain't
mammy
gotta
since she
lie to
know it
me.
all.
No. Okay. 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 Can you tell me how? You can say
Hallelujah. All over this place, all over this place, D. All over this place.
Tisha said what?
D, I would going to worship right now. Oh my God. Hallelujah. Don't make me do it, because I will. Oh my God, that's a song right there. Ooh, wee. I was that came out 2000. I was like 12,
Yeah.
13 in the backseat of my mama car. Tell your mama since she know it all. I ain't had no man or nothing, just going
Me
through it.
neither.
Didn't have no man or nothing, but I knew this the hell she was talking about. Felt that from the inside.
Tell you what, since she knows how.
Since she know since
That's
she know
where you
everything else.
need to be. That's where you need to be.
That's the lyric that resonates. Since she know everything, since she always in our business.
That's where you gonna need to go.
I don't play that game. I don't do mama.
Anyway, so focus shifts over to the two biggest liars on the show, Ken and Latricia. And Marcus, he says Marcus just couldn't be a man about it, couldn't man up. I got to be honest with you. Remember, y'all, the two down at the bottom may not remember because y'all ain't would have been like that. But I know Tori B remember. Tori B remember it. I kept saying, why would a man who appears to be so perfect like Ken be with somebody like Tisha who is so damaged? Her words, not mine. So damaged, so love scorned, so mad at the world, so angry. If you're so nice, why would you want to be with somebody so hurt? And it's got to be something going on that is attracting the two of you, and it really just kind of makes me put a side eye to Kim. Remember I kept saying that?
Mm-hmm.
It's because he a liar too.
And what makes you say that, friend?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you why. Let me tell you why he's a liar. Because Marceau says that Marcus felt that there was dealings between Ken and Latricia before he left, right? Mm-hmm. Now, Tricia says that they agreed to separate in 2019, a year before they actually separate. Ken then says that we only been dating for 2 years. We've only been dating for 2 years. So the question then becomes, well, if y'all only been dating for 2 years, how long have y'all known each other? And Ken gets the you're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar and you're a cheat. No, it doesn't come out your mouth. Because you're supposed to be able to know that. Why are they stepping and stammering around when they met if it was completely friend-based, nothing below board, everything was strictly workout, creatine, and weights. Workout, creatine, and weights. No, y'all was talking about booty, diggling, and okay? I ain't crazy, and you can't fool no fool, baby, because I done been cheated on, baby. I know the hell going on.
Well, he was Mr. Chocolate, wasn't he? That's what Mark was saying.
The math got math and D.
Oh.
Please don't even start with my friend. Don't do it. Let it slide, Melody. Let it slide. Produce, move forward.
I'm gonna get back to running my business.
Okay.
All right. Gee, it makes no sense to me. Is the math thing? Do you trust what Ken and Latricia are saying about their timelines and how they absolutely had no type of contact? And as a matter of fact, big old Megatron, as they call him, was scared of Latricia and turned the other way when he saw her back in 2015 or 2016. And that Marcus's timeline about them actually having dealings with one another have no validity to it, even though Mel is someone who does believe it, because Mel says that she knows how you could actually have conversation with a man while on break from your husband or your wife, and it'd be absolutely nothing. Are you in agreement with Mel, Ken, and Latricia?
No.
Absolutely not.
No. Mel doesn't believe that either. How can she and then defend? How do you defend that, but then have an issue with what happened in your own home? It was inappropriate. So that doesn't make sense. This is why I don't like Mel when she starts melling.
I would disagree.
We all know you're going to disagree. We know you're going to disagree.
You're going to let us speak. Damn it. Finish your thought.
I disagree. Hold on.
No, I disagree.
Girl, you're going to always disagree. That girl is wrong.
It froze.
Let me, what's her name?
We're going to give us some time to unfreeze. Touch.
Speak your speech. My hand's going to be right there. She come back. Dang, my hands can't stay that long. But
damn, we were getting good too.
Wait, we didn't hear you. What?
No, you froze up. So where we left you was Tori B did not agree with the Mel starts the melling. So please explain what you mean by Mel not necessarily agreeing with it and Mel is melling. What do you mean by that?
So if we're going to call a thing, you got to be that way on both spectrums. How is it okay for them to have conversations? And we obviously know that they're inappropriate.
It's just, I just want her to just.
Because she's giving it to us, man.
You came back, she back.
Okay, sorry. how do you call a thing on your end as far as Martell was doing what he was doing? It was inappropriate. You saw the messages. You have someone's husband speaking out saying, hey, this was my experience as well. Rather, she knows what the husband is saying. They're telling you they were talking, and whenever her husband would come around, the talking would cease. That's inappropriate. That's inappropriate. And this is coming from somebody who's once married myself. If I'm having inappropriate conversation, I would never do it around my spouse. So how is it she's championing this situation now, and all before it was an issue? It just doesn't. And you wanted everybody to be on your side.
Damn, she froze again.
The point is the point, and she's done pointed it out.
Yeah, what I did here, she got a point. Now, Tori B, you disagreed. D, I'm sorry, it froze up again, but she got a point, in my opinion, in regards to, I don't care about it being male and blah, 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 blah. Just talking about in regards to marriage and the sanctity of that in general. I agree with her. Now, Tori B, you disagreed when she said Mel was melling. Please tell us why you disagreed.
I agree with what you're saying in a marriage standpoint. But I think what Mel is referring to, let's run back a couple years before Mel got pregnant with Sugar Mama. What happened? She left. She left Martell. Am I right? She left Martell. So I believe, although they did not divorce, they were separated and she moved out, which is why Martell is probably saying, oh, she cheated. But y'all was separated and she had planned on leaving him. So what I believe is she was dating somebody in that time, but she was separated and not living in the house with her husband at the time.
But they were still living together.
No, remember they said it was a hotel situation. At one point she tried to move out.
Who? Latricia?
No, Mel. That's why
you're talking about Latricia though, right? D?
No, you was talking about Trisha?
Yes, we was always talking about Trisha. We was always talking about Trisha.
No, I know, but that's when Mel entered the chat and said it was an okay thing. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm referring to.
So you agree with a bunch of bullshit that Mel feel that way?
No, so what I'm saying is I feel like when she's referring to it being okay for you to chat with somebody of the opposite sex and it not always be sexual or y'all are talking online, which is what they were doing, which is what Marquez was talking about. If you are separated, I don't see a problem with that. And I think that's what Mel was referring to. I'm not saying.
But here's what were they separated in 15 and 16?
What you say?
No.
What you say?
That's what I'm saying. They wasn't separated when she Mel.
No, I agree. Trisha's a liar.
Well,
yeah, they wasn't separated. That's the thing. How is this okay?
It's not.
And they wasn't. He said they were texting and she would stop whenever her husband would come around. Well, if it's not inappropriate, why are we stopping communicating?
Marcel's.
QT says that Mel was thinking that Trisha was separated at this time. I must say, I just got to be honest. Jasmine, if you want to say something, I want to let you do so as well. But I find it highly weird. I'm so ready for this to come. I'm ready for this to come out so they can just get this over with. I do not like Trisha being in male presence. I'm sorry.
Me either.
I don't like it.
I can't wait for that to come out. Yeah, that's.
I mean, but what is it gonna happen? Because what's she gonna do? Because she's okay with Sunni. She's okay with everything that has anything to do with her enemy's enemy. So I'm just saying. So it doesn't really matter. Like I think Trisha was trying to tell her dude Marcus what to say, but she nobody can understand her. So he probably just says whatever she wants to say. So I just think. I don't know. I think that Trisha has given him a story, and they just keep on going back and forth. I definitely believe that she met him at the gym. I definitely believe he tried to holler at her. She was still married. She probably thought that she was going maybe still thinking about the marriage. Was falling out of love. Her parents died. Her sister was sick, and she probably did entertain some stuff that was inappropriate. Now, are we gonna say these people were having sex or whatever the case? But like. But like Miss D said, what's your name, girl? I'm so sorry again. What's her name?
Deidre.
Deidre. I keep calling her Miss
Well, no, she would like to be referred to
D.
as.
D.
D.
Okay.
D. Like she said though, if you got to stop texting somebody when your significant other comes in the room, then it's inappropriate. There's nothing to say. When it comes to Mel agreeing with that, again, Mel is mailing. Just like because if at the end of the day, if it would have been Kimmy or Tisha agreeing with that, she would be in that confession saying, you know what, I think it's funny how these girls will always these girls ain't girls and do all her stuff because them she has higher expectations for them than she has for herself in these type of situations. So that's how I
Okay.
feel.
Well, speaking of Marcus, we're going to get this out of the way really quickly. I do not do Love and Marriage Huntsville gossip, but Marcus was on Messy Mondays with Carlos King and Dr. Heavily last week, and he stated that he did not want to film this show, but his son allegedly was calling him saying that production allegedly was asking him to say that Marcus was not in his life, and at that point, he went ahead and decided to join the show. He stated that he has provided his side of what happened and has been severely edited. At that point, Dr. Heavily did chime in and say bad editing, and it looks like there was some sort of um, kerfuffle between Carlos and Dr. Heavenly. And so I'm sure they may be getting ready to come on, or they may not be on, or coming on soon. But there's been speculation that Heavenly, after a series of lives, will not be doing reality television content, or more specifically, Love and Marriage Huntsville based content. And she may or may not be a part of Messy Mondays. In my opinion, I feel like they're going to be on Messy Monday, doing Messy Monday together. It's the big talking point amongst the circles on social media. And so I'm pretty sure with that that momentum and that press that they're getting from the blow up, they probably are going to go ahead and work together again. So I don't see them not working together again. But I want to put it out there. We ain't gonna talk about it. It's out there. Discuss amongst yourselves. We don't do love and marriage tea here. Sorry, Tori B. Um, but I would be remiss not to mention that that is going on at this time. All right. So Trisha says that they met in 2015, 2016, 2011, whatever. It makes no sense. Trisha has been proven to be a liar. So therefore, for me, anything that Trisha says out of that mouth will not be trusted. And now I have to side out a whole relationship because I don't believe a word Ken saying out his mouth at this point either. I got to be honest with you. Because you're going, you know why? You might not be, at first he wasn't telling a lie, but he was going along with the lie. And now I feel like he's lying about this timeline. So therefore, there's nothing that I can believe from any of them. And I'm thoroughly disappointed in Ken. I didn't expect much from Trisha, but I expect a little bit more from Ken. And I'm disappointed in your brother. Now, please don't see me around Huntsville and beat my ass.
Don't do it.
All right. Um, mm, 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 mm. They say it stopped when her husband was back in the picture, and Marcel says that no, it does. It never stops. Mel then says that of course Marcel would say something like that because he is projecting and he is unable to cut it off. And you know he got friends that was unable to cut it off as well. Marcel wonders why Mel is taking up for them, and Tisha says maybe Martell was right. Does the group like Martell more than they like Mel? Jasmine?
Yes.
Is
Yes.
that an accurate choice? Is that a good choice?
I
If
don't,
you,
I
if you
don't know
got
if it's
choose
ever
one,
enough.
which one? That's what we're gonna do. Give me one. Martell or Mel, Torby.
Mel.
Give me one. Martell or Mel, D.
Neither.
You gotta give me one.
She froze.
Nope.
At the right time.
Give me one.
I don't pick neither one of them either, but they like him better because he's more tolerable. So
Which one did you pick, D? We didn't hear you.
Unfortunately, Martell.
With that revenge P he put out? Well, try to put out?
Well, it's not about that. I could still. Martell is a piece of
A
shit.
liar.
Yeah, but so is she. So who can I stomach more? I like a girl that's a girl's girl and not on no weird feminist shit when it's convenient for them. And that's how Mel come across to me. I hate that. I hate that. I hate that.
She just said what she had to say and she stood on it.
We're gonna move forward. Mel invites the ladies to St. Thomas, and Marcel wants to go as well.
Oh no, we missed the part.
What part did we miss?
The Tisha part.
Oh yeah. Because it was so small, but we're grabbing on it. Go ahead.
The confessional assassin.
Well, no, Tisha said that maybe Martell was right. Is that what you're referring to?
Oh yeah, but we need to hear thoughts on that.
What's your thoughts? Because you're the only one with the thought. Because we missed.
I got a thought, but go ahead.
Go ahead and tell me.
Thought, please.
Please.
Y'all just said.
Go ahead. I have a thought, but go ahead.
No, what I'm saying is essentially she is a pain in the ass. Why you ain't say that to her face? Why you went into the confessional and again I brought up that fact of them being separated because when that new season started, the previous season she was saying she was leaving the man.
You're fighting for it.
And then the new season started, she was pregnant. She said, I know I said I'm going to, and then she's gut full of Martell, and I was sugar mama. So what I'm saying to you is you are choosing a side and you're choosing Martell. Martell has done a lot to that woman. And that's why I'll always choose her side over his, because
I'm sorry.
You did try to put out revenge P. When the woman tried to move on and date, you harassed her and her date. Okay, you tried to take full custody, and we're not going to run into the gossip, but there are things that he has done, and it's in the court.
But the start of the show, they both.
Damn.
Let me add, before Miss D comes back, Tori, I'm going to say this in my nice voice, okay? I'm going to say this in my Kimmy voice, okay? I just want to know, because we were actually speaking about Tisha, right? And then we started going back into the whole Melanie thing. And I just wanted to know that, just want to make sure you were aware of that transition, because you had stopped us to talk about Tisha. And I know that was a really small window because it was just a small clip.
She's not a girl's girl.
Okay. And I like that. But what I wanted to say to you in this voice, so I'm not coming at you. What I do want to know is when Melanie was in her confessional and she threw a shot saying, well, I know my businesses don't have that. And then Tisha says maybe Martell was right. Can you tell me where the value is above each other and not equal in those things?
I knew that they was going to be on Messy Monday. I didn't fall for it. I just wanted to say that. I didn't even know they were on. I said I venture to believe that they will be on. And thank you so much. I also want to say, if you have a wrench, TKC, please be nice to the new people that's in the group and don't run them off because we're trying to get subscribers. So please be nice, okay?
Yes.
Thank you.
Tori, were you going to answer that, or did you just want to go ahead and move that on?
We can go to the next thing.
Okay, no worries. I just appreciate you listening. I really do. Thank you so much. I just wanted to make sure.
You're not going to answer it?
She doesn't have to.
They're not equal.
Oh,
one
okay.
has a producer credit and one does not.
So there's literally no reason behind it besides your own subjective reasoning.
No, there's nothing subjective, but if you got something to say it to my face and not in confessionals.
So Melanie can say what she wants to say in confessionals because she's the producer, but no one can say anything.
Yes. Pays
Okay,
the boss to be the boss.
That's all I want to know.
Oh, fuck that. I'm sorry, guys. No, if you want me to, no. This is not a male thing. This is a me and you thing. You're going to say it to my face and I'm going to say it to your face, so we're going to be confessional gangsters. I don't know. Are you? So you're saying, Jasmine, that Mel don't say it to people's face?
Yes,
she does not. She literally took Sunday forehead, whatever her name is. She took her out to go shopping just so she could just talk about what happened at that place, and she was not there. And she's a firm believer in not letting people be talked about when they're not there, but she goes and relays those messages. All I was bringing up to you is that we were talking about Tisha, then we went back to Martell, but and you were talking about Melody and all that stuff, but I just wanted to just have a note taken with you about the level. Why is one above the other? Because Tisha just said maybe Martell was right, and then they were talking about businesses, then we're talking about t-shirts. I just don't think that everything's
okay. You want me to say it? She got no act right to be talking about nobody's husband when her husband is out here cheating in Huntsville. So
allegedly.
Because I didn't know if you were there watching.
Allegedly.
Or if you
Allegedly.
saw it.
So allegedly,
Okay.
she should not be worried about nobody
Did you
else's
say that?
husband.
Because
When
Melody's
she
hot.
can't clock her own husband and what he be doing.
But it's how many,
Mauricio.
if you can tell me how many seasons it's been and no one's came forward on that.
I know the woman name, but we don't talk about gossip here.
Okay, so again, someone in the
Allegedly. What,
comments
Demetrio?
let me
And
know.
it will come up because Martell's bringing it up later in the season. So we'll wait for it to unfold.
So because Tisha, because we're not going to
Y'all
we're not going to bring a
Martell
we're not going to
will
bring a woman
expose it.
down.
We'll
We're not going
expose
to
it.
no, we're not going to bring a woman down off of a man's actions, though, right? Because that Melody would be to the floor
I
down.
already did that. Martell will expose it later in the season.
Okay, well, as long as the receipts are very visible.
I mean, they all rented the apartment allegedly so they could do whatever they want, right?
Well, there are 1,700 episodes, and if I finally see the receipt of one, then I'm okay with that. But my question was to you: is why is Melody things in her confessionals not on the same level as what Tisha says? Because we've talked about Melody all the hour we've been on here, and we had to stop for you to talk about Tisha for the 5 seconds that she said what she said. So that's whatever you said, sweetie. It's okay. I believe you. I understand you. That's your square. I am a teacher. Thank you. Have a great day.
And I stand on it.
Thank you.
Let's see what Martell tells us.
Y'all
gonna believe
heard
Martell.
circling again.
Because Martell tell it all.
Yes.
No, you mix lies with the truth, child.
Definitely.
Mel invites the ladies to St. Thomas. They're going to St. Thomas, right?
Yeah.
To St. Thomas, and Marceau wants to go as well. Tisha wants to bring a +1, but Mel is bringing Sunny, so we will see how that goes. I am still confused by the Mel and Sunny of it all. We got to move forward. Destiny meets up with Kimmy and Tisha, and Destiny says that she missed Kimmy's event because she was on a date out of town that we didn't get to see, which is the reason why they allegedly did not bring her ass back last season because she do stuff what off camera. Turn it on, Destiny. Turn it on. If you don't want us to keep talking about Destiny and Moses and Sunny, show us the damn date, Destiny. That's all I'm saying.
Would
If
you
you
not
want
be
to keep us
scared?
following this show, huh?
Would you not be scared to show your man after the first one got taken?
No, because guess what?
Can't show that one either.
If you took my man, he wasn't mine. Oh my God. Now I had enough of it. Now I'm fed up. You can't take what's mine.
Sorry.
No, I'm fed up now. Tag on it. Because I thought the people say, did the people say, D, that Dave was tired of Destiny because she don't never show her life?
Absolutely.
You ain't deep. No, I'm just.
Either way,
You still not deep.
Let me ask you one, Tori B. If you sick and tired of people talking about Sunny and making Sunny a thing, wouldn't it be smart to show you going on a date with somebody else and moving on with your damn life?
Yeah.
I agree, but either way, it's a distraction from the alleged fraud charges she caught.
I'm gonna need you to get off of Giselle and Mama Joy streets and join us on this show, damn it, Tori B. Okay? Get off the streets, damn it. And that's why she is my co-anchor on Happy Hour, because she
Jesus.
got all
Did I lie?
She got all the tea. That's out of the Mason Dixons. Come join us on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Happy Hour, because baby, she got all the dirt and all the tea. We got a lot of catching up to do this week, so oh Lord.
Oh yeah. Marcus and his
weeks.
extracurricular activities.
I hate catch-up weeks. Anyway, anywho.
Oh, Unique, you know about it too. Look what Unique said. I ain't say it.
What Unique say? Show me what Unique say. What you say, Unique?
She better pay her ex-husband or she going to jail.
Oh,
Hey,
Lord.
baby,
I like
somebody
when
just
people come
read
here
what's
with
going
some
across
mess.
the screen.
All right. Kimmy confessed to Destiny that she went on a double date with Sunny, and Destiny seems to be taking it back. Destiny just wants them to go on about their business and stop trying to acclimate themselves, well, not acclimate, but integrate themselves into her friendship circle. And I gotta admit, I agree with Destiny on that. Okay, you got the man, now you want the show, like, it's weird.
Yes.
Starting to get a little weird. Kimmy says, if it goes left with Sunny, they're Team Destiny. Destiny is annoyed they're hanging out with Sunny and Moses as they are. Destiny tells Kimmy and Tisha that Martell and Trisha have hung out. Messy. Cause why Destiny know that? Anyway,
He
messy.
told.
I know he did, but still, it just for me, it's like I don't like you. So why are you running back T about my ex-husband and some lying bodybuilder? That's kind of shit make me want to fight because I don't like you. So why you running it back? You see what I'm saying? Anyway,
Well, was Kimmy gonna tell her before Tisha outed her ass?
Kimmy was gonna tell her what?
Remember, Tisha was like, your friend, she was pointing to her friend. She was like, ask your friend. Was she really gonna tell her about the double date?
Probably it's Tisha.
Hold on.
She don't think much.
Oh,
She don't.
what?
Destiny tells Kimmy and Tisha that Martell and Trisha hung out. Tisha, baby, now I gotta admit, I love when somebody spills some messy, shady ass tea, bitch. Because
Okay.
Tisha and Kimmy almost fell out they trip when they heard that. Appropriate response, in my opinion. Tisha says they're going to have plenty of opportunity to clock her. I meant to say, ask her about everything on the trip. Tisha then invites Destiny to Mel's group trip as her plus one, and Destiny immediately declines. But Kimmy says that this trip is what might heal and may go ahead and be the bridge over you and Mel's troubled water. So please come. They don't like Mel
At all.
because you wouldn't invite the op. And if that's the case, Kimmy, you wouldn't encourage the op after the op has some common sense that maybe it's best I don't go. You wouldn't encourage her to come anyway. They don't like Mel because that's not what friends do.
They're not friends.
Jasmine, please tell us what you think. Tell us more.
Melody doesn't have any friends besides her kids.
Okay, no, that's not. No, I'm talking about the kids.
That's it. That's what I want to say. Melanie doesn't have any friends outside her kids, and maybe some people might don't have kids, or some people might think that's cool. Some people don't. I don't know. I
got
don't have,
Shanita Foster.
I don't really. I think that just like you said, I agree with you. Destiny has a valid reason to feel like people are infringing on her friend group. It is weird. I feel like Sunny could use whatever energy she's doing to push in on that, on make her like her hair or like the swim cover up she was about to put on or something. I don't know. I just think that Sunny is thirsty real bad. And I feel like Melody bringing her is thirsty for attention and drama. I do feel like Kimmy is kind of out of pocket for inviting Destiny to someone else's group trip.
Absolutely.
And I think that Kimmy gets away with that a lot because she has the same calm voice that people hear all the time. So I just feel like, I think Destiny's always, she's a Taurus. She kind of already know, how
we don't commit fraud. Sorry, allegedly.
let me know when you want me to finish. But I'm gonna go ahead and just wrap it up because I know you're busting at the seams.
Wrap
But
it
at
up.
the end of the day, she's Taurus, and I feel like she already knew that it was not her place. I think that everybody that people are not listen. I like Tisha, and that's just I'm just like the millimeter above me. But I feel like everybody that girl that people are looking for and that they think Melody is, I think that if we're looking at how Tisha reacts about the Sunny thing, how she rides for Destiny, I feel like that is what people are wanting to see from Melody, but I don't see it. Maybe other people do. So I don't know. I think the class trip. I think the cash trip is going to be a mess. I think that Melanie inviting Sunny and her leave out is a mess. My name is Jasmine Dose, by the way. It's not girl. And I can't wait to see it because I like a little drama too. Miss Hall, by the way, if you don't like Jasmine. Anybody that wants to go next can go.
Okay. D. Did you have anything for that scene with Destiny and Tisha and Kim?
Not really.
Nothing?
She froze.
Typical girl talk.
Tori B, your thoughts on the scene?
It's a cash trip. Everybody gotta go. Like I don't like I get oh this one invited this one. I get it. Like at the end of the day, we know what gotta happen. Everybody gotta go.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. We got a preview. I'm interested to see how Nell and Kimmy fall out.
Yeah.
Oh, I would love to see that fight. I just need them to hook them up, turn them loose, let them fight. All right. So since you guys don't have many thoughts on that previous scene, what I will say, let me see. Just to add some context to the scene. I just think that Tisha and Kimmy were salivating at the bit, finding out that Trisha hung out with Martell and wanting to know more information about it. It does not come from a place where they're looking out for Mel. It'll come from a place that they want the tea.
Exactly.
But it's fair.
It's still Jasmine.
That's fair.
Sorry, but it's still Jasmine. Sorry.
But it's still what?
She said it wasn't even for you, but she said, girl, I was just like, hey, but it's okay, but it's still Jasmine.
Well, yeah, well, if the girl wasn't for you, then you was wrong, boo. All right.
I'm trying to see.
Mel goes shopping with Sunni, and Lord Jesus tried to help her out with something, because if Mel gonna fake be her friend, she might as well look good doing it. And gives her a heads up about the lady's feelings about her. Sunni says, well, I felt that Kimmy was supportive, and she said, hey, you didn't.
You sure? Yeah, you sure?
You talking about Kimmy who ain't had but 2 minutes of airtime this whole season, Kimmy?
Stop it.
I don't think that's the same Kimmy love.
Oh, he been dragging her and Maurice all season for the
Where they been at?
I mean, I finished it. I didn't see him quite much, but it's not my problem to bear.
I love that. I mean, if you're gonna get a full-time check for doing part-time work, Miss Squad, then go ahead and get your check, Diva. Mel says that's surprising that Kimmy did not have her back, and Mel seems genuinely concerned. I can't even get it. No, she didn't. Mel was being messy and trying to get a rise out of Sunni, and of course instigate a potential beef between Sunni and Kimmy, because Kimmy, like I was just said earlier, was talking too much, and she did not appear to be friendly amongst the full group, as opposed to what she was giving Sunni on one-on-one conversations, where she did appear to seem to appear to be more understanding and willing to put past their issues regarding what they feel is appropriate when it comes to relationships and the respect of boundaries of relationships and friendships. And so Mel was kind of, fanning that flame. And this is what I want to say, and I'm gonna be honest with you, okay? I could break the rest of this scene down. We all know. Well, you know what? I'm gonna break it down because it is very important. Let me not skip over that. I was gonna skip the whole scene, but it's very important because Mel said that Sunni being the poster child for a bitch stealing your man is triggering a lot of the girls in the group, and maybe that's why they don't want her around, because they are not too fond of her attending the group trip. She also says that it's hypocrisy amongst the group, and Sunni feels that if anybody should be triggered by her presence, it should be Mel. And I said, that's the fucking point, Yolanda. Why y'all friends? Makes absolutely no sense to me why Mel is friends with someone who is the antithesis of everything that Mel has stood on since we found out Martell was cheating on her from day damn one. That makes no sense to me. And I never, when I would ask the question, I didn't answer, does Martell need to go or Mel need to go? But at this point, I feel like Mel need to spin off.
Yeah. I'm not watching that shit.
Well, you don't have to, but if she got enough fans and they're gonna watch it, Torby. I'm just joshing Torby. I'm just
it's all in jest ain't.
It is for me.
Just playing.
Shit.
No, you don't.
It
I'll
is for
tell you
me.
later.
I'm joking. But what I'm saying
You
is,
being messy. Stop.
yes, but what I'm saying is,
Just kidding.
if that friendship don't make no sense to me. And so people have long said that male befriends people to get a rise out of the other girls. They said it about Stormy. They said, and use her do dirty work. They said it about Stormy. They said it about Nell. They said it about Destiny. They said it about Rest in Peace.
I was
They
just
said it
gonna
about
say.
Kiki. I did not necessarily always feel that way, but this time I
Yeah.
can't ignore the signs. Why are you friends with Sunny?
She's so dirty. Not like that, but like filthy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No,
Well,
I guess I went harder. I just
yeah.
mean she's
I
just
don't
not.
like the fact that she friends with Conehead.
Who's
Yeah,
coming?
I'm
No,
not living for
Mega
Conehead. But like the thing is, that just to me, all the business that Mel says she stand on in regards to that, regardless to whether or not it's hypocrisy amongst the group, as she said, and she felt like the ladies are championing Destiny, but not championing her. If you want to be the big dog, you know what the big dog do? This some big dog shit. I don't fuck with Destiny, but you dead ass wrong, ho.
Period. That's it. That's all.
That's the
That-
big dog. That's what a big dog
That's what
do.
I wish she would have did. I
Yeah.
wish that
That's
Wendy
a
would
big
have done it,
dog.
and I
Yeah.
would have.
She
I'm
started
sorry,
off
y'all.
saying that, but it's
Oh.
contradictory right now.
Can
No,
we
she
pull-
did.
Can we pull up QT's thing? What QT just said? Thank you.
Okay, somebody, can you read that for me?
Mel is pissed at them for how they didn't react to the revenge P. That's the truth. They can confirm that they aren't cool, so Mel decided to be parody. Period. Okay.
Say that. But I don't think Mel needs Sunny to do it. Because how is
I
Mel
don't
being
understand.
friends with Sunny hurting anybody with Mel's reputation? See what I'm saying? That don't hurt Tisha. That don't hurt Kimmy.
Exactly.
Destiny already don't like her. So what is it? I mean, Destiny been checkmating her if that's the case for years because Destiny is friends with Martell. So that's
Yes.
checkmate. You get what I'm
That-
saying?
Yes.
However, hold on, wait. However, if your storyline has been a woman that is battled back from infidelity to rise on her own, to stand on her own feet, to be her own person, to be the businesswoman that she is, to carry on in spite of a group of friends that you put together that don't like you, to carry on in front of a man, in spite of a man that married you and dogged you out and had a baby on you, then you're going to be friends with the damn thing that you stood against for all these 8 seasons. It don't make no sense to me. In my opinion, that hurts her reputation more than being on her own and forcing Shanita Foster down her throat. Jasmine,
Right.
you were going to say.
But TKC said they have every excuse for Mel, and that's just what I believe. Because even with that, Mel doesn't mess with Destiny for hanging out with Co-Star recently. When Destiny was on the show in the beginning, she was Team Mel. She was practically begging this woman to answer her calls. She goes to her event, confronts her just so she could look a fool by saying, "You ain't called me. You ain't do this." So she in turn goes to reunion and say, "Baby, I paid your light bill. You had a notice on your door. You had this and that." So I just can't. If we're gonna say everybody does stuff, then say it. But just like Chase said, if she would have said, "Okay, y'all didn't react the way I wanted y'all to react to the revenge piece, so I'm being petty," I would have had way more respect than her just acting like it's nothing and she's just being cool and she's on some girls tip. Because what did you want these people to act like for the revenge piece? What did you want them to do? Like, you're asking people who y'all have went through 79 seasons of pure BS. You brought my cousin on this show when she was going through substance abuse. You've gotten my mama fired. You done said my daddy was in your DMs. You done said my husband.
Well, her mama got herself fired, but go
Well,
ahead.
let me go ahead. So you said my husband has been cheating for years. You have said that you have done a lot of things to people. You've talked about people paying for people's stuff. You have talked about this and that and the third. It's not just Melody, but it's just not them either. That's all I want it to be understood. You can't say, "Oh shit, y'all didn't stand up for me with the revenge P." What? We hang with both of y'all. They were groups. They was in a whole thing together. So I just don't understand. Like, it's just like willful willful. She can react to things, but what about the people reacting to her things? Like it's one sided always. But maybe it's because, Tori so eloquently said it's because she's the producer. So if
I was
that's the case,
kidding. Come
You
on.
need to stop. You need to stop.
I was kidding.
I'm,
I wasn't
I need to
serious.
stop. So now I'm Melody. Okay, so it's okay. It's okay. I'm just saying. It's just the level of just. It's like, oh, okay. Melody says this, and then somebody reacts. Okay, then she being petty. Okay, then, but it's not the same. It's just like it's just so weird to me. I don't know.
Okay.
Team
Read
Wonder.
this comment for me, Tori B. I'm sorry. Read this comment for me, Tori B. And I want to hear Deidre. Excuse me, D. I want to hear Tori B. And then we're going to wrap one out. Read
Okay.
this comment for me.
Megamind, aka Sunny, says she did not cheat with this man because he was not with Destiny. So how y'all think she is wrong for being Sunny friend?
I think that she is wrong for being Sunny's friend because of what Sunny represents. I don't think that Mel, in any other situation in life, honestly, would be friends with someone who may or may not have been a girlfriend and then have been on these vacations. And the way that she acquired the man, I just feel like the way that Sunny acquired Moses, that's just something that I feel that Mel normally would stand against. So for me, I am having a hard time believing the authenticity in this friendship. Mel don't even Mel. I'll be honest with you. Mel been real, just like chipper chimp. Like I just don't like. Hi, Sonny, what you doing? Girl, I'm telling you. It just seemed like she was putting too much on it for me to make it feel like it was
Yes.
real. And I have watched all 8 of these seasons, and the way that Sonny got with Moses, to me, stands against everything that Mel would believe in from the Mel that I've seen in prior seasons. So, do I believe that this friendship is authentic? No. I do believe that it is a ploy to get back at the girls and hurt the girls, and also somebody to film with as well. It feels a couple of boys, but do I feel like it feels the authenticity void? No, it doesn't. It's not authentic for me. So that's why I just wanted to clarify why I feel that way. D, please.
I agree. I For Sunny to say that she understands the optics and how it looks, for you to say that and then try to justify, well, I wanted to pursue it because this could be my husband, already tells me, okay, so you plotted. And
Absolutely.
that's not, as a woman, that's not it. That's not it. So I don't agree with her method. And then Mel, I would not be friends with Sunny in real life. So I don't know why she's doing this, honestly.
She wouldn't.
And TKC said I turned on my millimeter car. I don't like nobody. To be
Oh,
honest.
please.
I like Stormy.
Well, I thought I was muted.
Yeah, I like
It was no, you did. I don't give a damn. You can say it anyway. You know I can take it.
I'm like Mel. I'm like Mel. Sorry, just lying.
I don't care. It's not about me liking Mel or me not liking Mel. It's about me being able to accurately process what I'm watching on television. And the one thing anybody know that has ever been on this channel or any other channel that they see me on, I don't like no fake ass bullshit. So whether that was
Right.
Mel or anybody else,
Mhm.
that's one thing I ain't ever gonna rock with.
No way.
Next question, Andy. Okay. Now, with that being said, Tori B, please give me your thoughts, and we're going to go ahead and wrap the hell on out. But before we do, I did want to go ahead and make mention that, Mel is upset with Kimmy, who has championed Destiny, but did not champion her as she felt like she should have. Most especially with Martell, calling him a good guy, even though he did some pretty bad things to her over the course of their relationship. And she does not understand or see why everyone is still friends with Martell and Destiny, and they're not friends with her. Her integrity is too high to move on for old time's sake, so she's gonna be stuck till she gets her get back in her revenge. Mel says that she doesn't care about the girl code because none of these girls cared about her. Next week we see everybody beat each other ass, and I can't wait for it. But until next week, give me your thoughts on the last scene from this week, Tori B.
Well, I can't wait till next week. Mel said what she said. I don't know how Jasmine could make it sound like nobody's done anything to Mel when wasn't it Tisha who put out the thing in the beginning about the BMW and the
Getting
other
sick.
wasn't that Tisha? Okay, so it's up and it's stuck. Okay,
that was in 1985 when she said that.
it doesn't matter. She's the one who put it out there. Like her husband don't cheat. But anyway, I digress.
Allegedly.
This is my square. You said what you
So,
said.
but I'm not getting sued for the shit you're talking about your damn square. Allegedly.
Maybe you called my name.
Allegedly. Okay. And Miss Wanda.
Well, Wanda got herself fired. I don't agree with that.
This is what I'm saying. You see, Jasmine's totally bugging.
I don't want you to focus on me.
Ain't no way.
Wrap it up.
About my child, she lucky she didn't get mollywopped. Old person or not, sorry, allegedly. But if you talked about my kids' hair, or anything in relation to my kids, you would have got mollywopped. I'm sorry. I don't care how old you are. My mama would have mollywopped your mama.
My mom's dead.
Okay. No, I mean, this is Miss Van and Miss Van.
See how they came about? I got cancer. You see how I brought that up?
Oh, Lord.
It just made you just want to stop talking about it. Girl, I don't mind. It's okay.
Anyway. I don't like when people play the victim. That's all I'm saying. Somebody started it and now it's petty on steroids. So
let me answer this, Tori B. I thought that we were past it, and this is why I can't rock with it. I thought that Mel said we had moved forward.
Yep.
We can't.
I think she really is upset with the whole group of how they're still supporting Martell.
Well, when is she gonna say it?
She's being passive aggressive.
But that's not something I gotta call bullshit on you.
Well, I said she's being. It's not me.
But you just said no. You just said you don't like that.
I don't. I said she's being.
So then why won't you say you don't like what Mel doing?
I don't agree with it. But this is where we're at. She is wrong. But you cannot sit here. Jasmine did a whole monologue.
Stop calling my name. It's making me spin.
Miss Hall did a whole monologue.
I don't want it to. I am not even here anymore.
Tisha, and nobody did anything to Tisha, but Mel is, come on, let's be real.
Well,
you put her whole infidelity out on the television, so now she got to talk about it.
I just wanted to stop.
Please get in here and say something that'll wrap us out, please.
If I don't freeze. Honestly, I would rather Mel just, it's not, because I see the comments about we act like Mel hasn't done, or they haven't done anything.
They have done shit to Mel.
They definitely have. However, I feel like it's equally warranted because Mel has always given off this condescending.
Damn, she just be on top of it.
It's just
you froze again. This condescending to the last part we heard.
Sorry.
You be doing good. You be froze again. God damn.
Shit. I'm dead in tears. I don't want
to talk. I'm done. It don't want me to talk.
Please keep talking.
I need you to talk because you be spitting and then bonk.
And another. No, just. I just feel that Mel is condescending, and that's what throws everybody off. I hate what happened to her, and I believe that everyone hates what Martell has done. Nobody is excusing his behavior because it's actually. Damn. It does not excuse.
All right, we actually got a caller. We were ready to go, you guys. Hey, caller, can you introduce yourself and tell us what you're thinking? Thank you for calling in.
Hello.
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 Oh, Lord Jesus.
They have.
Y'all can hear me?
TKC, is this you?
What is that picture?
Not TKC.
God. Be trying to be on your side.
Hello.
Yes,
yes,
please,
what
speak.
you want us to say?
Okay, okay. Y'all can hear me. Lisa, what's oh my god? What's oh my god? Oh my god. Anyway, what I forgot what I was about to say.
Now come on up here and say it now. You're gonna say it.
Okay, I cannot hear. I think the connection
Oh,
problem.
technical difficulties.
But let me just say this, Mel. Y'all have every excuse in the book for Mel. If Mel has a problem with the way they handled the revenge P thing, why didn't she just say that? Why didn't she just tell them to stop filming with Martell, to stop hanging with Martell? Just say that.
Do you feel like she should
If
have to?
Mel has a problem with the way, yes, yes, you should have to because we friends with Martell too. First of all, Destiny's known Martell longer than she's known Melody. Second of all, listen, and I don't care like what he did. People don't want to hang around somebody that's dragged. Martell is likable, so of course they don't hang with Martell over Melody. Melody don't like them. Melody is underhanded. She's nasty. Has a nasty attitude. Passive aggressive. Why would they want to hang with Martell over Melody? I'm so sick. I'm so glad that a lot of y'all on the same page with Melody because I really was not feeling her this episode. She really worked my nerves this episode.
Wait till he show his ass and try to fight
Hello?
everybody. Let's see what y'all say then.
We're gonna say the same thing, Tori, because it doesn't change the fact.
We
You
may
don't know.
change. I don't know. I'm open. All right, TKC. Sound like you need to go on down to AT&T with D, like you said, me and Mel. We got another call. I'm gonna let you go.
That's
Hey,
the
first time caller QT. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
Thank you for calling in. I'm well. What are you thinking?
Um, so about this episode, I'll first preface that yes, Mel was being petty. And I feel like they all petty. They all take shots at each other and Mel joined the fray and she clocked in and that's the truth.
She did clock in.
Everyone is saying that she never confronted them about anything, but she did. We saw all these episodes and previous episodes where she sat down with them and had confronted them and said, hey, this has been going on and y'all online saying little slick stuff in your interviews and your comments and everything, and I confront you about it, and then y'all want to be like, oh no, well yeah, we agree Martell does too much, but then they go back and say little slick stuff and they don't do it. And y'all say they like Martell better than Mel. They don't even like Martell,
Mm,
honestly. But to say that Mel has not confronted them and said things to them to their face is not accurate because
not
she
QT.
has. And there has been times when Mel has not interviewed, has not
Mm-hmm.
said anything to anybody. We saw her say that on this during this
That's
season.
true.
I have
She
not
did.
said anything about y'all, but yet y'all continue to say slick things about me. So now she clocked in and she being petty.
Well, here's what though, QT, right? I just want you to be very clear, at least with me, when they were doing things and she called them out, I didn't agree with it. Like I didn't agree with what they were doing, and I don't agree with
Right.
this. So I'm not. I just want you. I'm not a person. I don't actually have a favorite. I'm not writing for anybody. I'm just telling you how I see it. When she was calling Marceau out about giving the comments to the reporter, the news guy, I thought it was bitch assness on Marceau's part. I thought he was late for that. He was very lame for that. What I would like for Mel to say is, it's time for everybody to pick a side. That's what I
She did
want.
tell them that. She did. And I'm not saying you didn't say anything. I'm just giving my opinion, my
No, no, no.
assessment
I
of
want you
what
to
I've
be, just
watched.
come up here and
That's
call
it.
and say what you want to say.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a question for her. How
QT.
much how much of this do you think is misogynistic? Because I do feel like no matter what Martell does, they are still too friendly with him and do not put him in his place. And at first, everybody was like, this is 2 years old. Why is she bringing this back up when she filed the paperwork and got him arrested? You can answer that question.
I think that people do, like you all said, y'all people have their preconceived notions or whatever about Melody. Um, and I'm not going to say that they are totally wrong. She is petty also, but I feel like people like to overlook all of the other things that has gone on, like, and they misconstrue timelines also because, for instance, when it was brought up that she paid Destiny's bill. That came after Destiny was doing a whole lot of interviews and saying a whole lot of stuff about Mel when Mel ain't saying nothing about her. So, in defense of Martell. So it's like they like to drag Melody for things, but they don't also bring out, except for, oh, she talked about our marriage. They don't ever bring up what else did Melody do to y'all. But we can look back and see from reunions and stuff. Y'all helped Martell cheat. Y'all hung with the mistress and was sitting up in that woman's face, Melody's face, acting like y'all friends, but y'all was hanging out with the mistress, giving the mistress money on Martell's behalf, things like that. So people, I don't know if it's misogynistic, but it's like a lot of people like to glaze over that Melody doesn't have legitimate beef with some of them and continues to, because they like to be disingenuous in her face about the things that they have done. And that's how I
Okay.
feel about it. And I'm
Yeah.
not saying that Mel has not been wrong in the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Mel has definitely done some messed up stuff in retaliation or brought up things that probably they should have all left alone. But I think the final straw was Wanda talking about that woman's kid and
Yeah, that was
continuing to
gross.
talk about
I didn't
her
like that.
kid, and none of them standing up and saying, finally, Wanda need to stop.
That was gross. So what you're saying, QT, we got another caller, but before you go, I think that what
Sorry.
you're saying. No, no,
Thank you
no,
for having me
no,
before everything.
no. Thank you for calling. I appreciate it. I hope you subscribe because I never seen you before. But before you go, it sounds like to me what you're saying is what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Is that correct?
Yeah, I feel like they honestly in this whole universe of this show, I feel like
Yeah,
they
universe.
have all thrown slugs at each other, and at this point it's all fair. At this point, they none of them have moved on. They say they try to move on. None of them have moved on. All of them continue to hold grudges, and now it's just everybody's slugging at everybody. Honestly, nobody's friends on this show. That's the truth.
Can I just
Yeah,
ask her one
yeah, you
question?
got it.
Can I just
We got
just
another
one?
Got
caller.
another caller.
Okay, Tori, do we have a caller where you're talking? So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Okay. Cause see, I hear what you're saying, and I'm gonna let you stand up because that's your square. But what I hear when you're talking is that, oh, she's joining the fray, or she it's like you're everyone always thinks that Melody does not start stuff too. Now, I'm not saying that she has not retaliated on some things that people have started with her. But what I do not agree with is that she's just joining the fray. Like, oh, what's good for the goose? Like, Melody has started stuff too. So I just want that to be acknowledged, because we can say, oh, she just talked about the marriage. No. Melanie has talked about them just as much as they've talked about her, and she started stuff just as much as they've started stuff. But if you don't agree with that, that's perfectly fine. That's your square. You have it. But I'm just listening to what you said, and I just don't agree.
We're saying the same thing.
We're
You're just
not. We're not.
reframing it that Melody started stuff, but I'm saying they all start stuff with each other. They're all throwing slugs at each other. And I'm just saying, while Melody for this season, we have not barely seen her on. So
That's
I'm
true.
saying she clocked in and joined the fray, telling them what her grievances are this season. That's all I'm saying.
And I
I
Now
get
I
didn't
what
gotta
you're
say
agree
she
with that
saying.
on
ever
this
did
season.
I
anything.
On this
get what you're
season.
saying, but this is my last thing. I'm so sorry. But if they, I'm sorry. Like y'all, I was on the phone.
We
But let
got
me just say
another
this.
caller.
First of all, Tori. So at the end of the day, at the end of the day, what I heard you also say is that their husbands helped him cheat. So I again do not understand why she would want them to react a certain way to things that happened to her. If the expectations are high for everyone else, and I just don't get, okay, they helped her cheat. If these things are true to her, then you should not have given them. You should not have these expectations of them like, Martell, you're wrong. They helped you cheat. If that's in her mind, then the expectations do not add up to me. But I get what you're saying, QT. Now,
The expectation was, let's use Destiny for instance. Destiny, she stood beside Destiny. Destiny didn't stand beside her.
Mm.
okay, that's your square. You have a good one, QT. I really
All right.
appreciate you.
QT, thank you for calling in. I hope to see you around on some other shows and come back for this one too, okay?
Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop.
Please.
But you got
All right.
Y'all be running people off, man. I can't never get no
I'm
subscribers.
using my Tawanda voice.
Dolce, thank you
It's
for
passive.
Dolce Delicious. Thank you for patiently waiting with us. You have the floor.
Yes. Hi, Chase. Okay, so I found you on a totally different show, and I've been obsessed with all your videos. I've been watching them all. I think it was New Jersey, and it was really good. It's so funny, and I just like your style. So I am
Thank you.
subscribed. Just want to let you know that.
Thank
But
you.
Love and Marriage Huntsville, I used to watch with my husband years ago. We kind of stopped because they lost the plot. The work that they were doing in community. I don't know really what has been happening now, just like surface level of all the drama. They lost the plot, and I think that's what all the infighting is, all the little it should be secondary to them, community building and things like that. But I wouldn't say like I'm a big Mel fan, but I do like Mel's get it attitude. She's always working. And you can see a difference when a couple divorces, you can always tell who was the anchor and who wasn't in the marriage.
Very
We
true.
can tell that Mel was the anchor in her marriage because what? She lost it all and built it back. What's Martell doing? Chasing her around, trying to tear her down, trying to belittle her. And why isn't he married to old girl yet? Like by now, shouldn't you be married to that lady by now? I don't know. But if that really was where you wanted to be, didn't he like break his leg or something like that? He was crawling to a phone underneath the
Oh, his back.
bathroom.
His back. It was his back. I remember.
His back, okay, so his back was all messed up. He was crawling to that phone during COVID or something like that. But you did all that to sneak around with that woman, and you have clear opportunity to be with her now. Why aren't you with her? Because you like the chase of it, the fun. And Mel, unfortunately, is putting expectations on others that shouldn't be placed on them. But at the bigger picture of it all, it's a TV show, it's a game, it's certain things. She's trying to get him off the show. I think personally for her own safety, because Martell is a unpredictable person, borderline scary. I wouldn't want him anywhere near me, but I don't know.
She's
That's kind of what my 2 cents on it all is. It's like Mel's feisty. A lot of okay, this is a bigger thought I had, sorry. A lot of things that came out with Mel and Mel throwing rocks and hiding her hands, she was married to Martell at the time. They were forced together, terrorizing the cast. When they were
Mhm.
together, they were together terrorizing
Yes.
everybody. So a lot of the attitudes of people are like, well, Mel did it too. She was married to Martell at the time. But now that they're broken up, we don't really see her doing all that stuff. She's kind of doing a reactive, but the cast is holding on the vengeance of when she was married to him. They're not doing the same thing to Martell because Martell has their secrets and they know he's unpredictable. He has an attitude problem. He will blast them all. So that's why they treat him with kid gloves. That's how I see it.
I never thought
Okay.
about it like that. She right.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Dolce, thank you for tuning in and
You're
supporting. I
welcome.
really appreciate it. I'm serious. I do. And we're gonna be back here next week. Y'all pray for us, okay, Dolce and everybody else. Pray for us because I don't know how this is gonna be sustainable. But luckily, this is the second half of the season, and y'all asked for it, so we're doing it. I want to thank all of the divas for showing up with me. Thank you, Tori B. Thank you, D. Thank you, Jasmine, Miss Hall, excuse me.
Thank you.
Demecio, thank you for being in the back and doing. Thank you. All right. Thank you. All right. Doing your job, Demecio. We appreciate
Yes.
that. And make sure that you guys are liking, commenting, subscribing, and turning on the notification bell. We're over on Twitter, Instagram, right? Well, no, we're not showing on Instagram, but we're showing on Twitter or X, whatever it's called, Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube.
Sweet.
Uh, hmm.
Nothing. Sorry about that.
Well, okay. All right. And yeah, we're Housewives of Orange County this week. Should we do Salt Lake City? Let us know what y'all think about Salt Lake City. We'll
I
see.
like it.
Huh?
I'll do
Yes.
Salt Lake City.
Oh Lord, here we go. Salt Lake City. Maybe not. I don't know. I need a break, man. Jersey had me wore out, dog. Jersey was so toxic, but I loved it. Um, so happy hour is this week. Orange County is this week. And I think we're gonna go ahead and put the episode The People Said from New Orleans, live from Red Dress Run. up, and that was a dynamic episode. And I must say I was on the case, baby. Trace was on the case, baby. With that being said, these was in the Thunder Light where I'm at. Make sure that y'all do what y'all gotta do. I gotta go because my great grandma told me to turn off all the lights to be quiet, and I talk too much and I don't like songs. So we gotta go. Peace.
She's in New Orleans too. That's crazy.